Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ori. I made this video as a response to President Trump's question as to why does America keep letting these people from these shithole countries come here. He referred to Africa, Haiti, and El Salvador as shithole countries, and as it is deserved, he got a lot of backlash from it. And at first, when I heard that, I wasn't even angry. I was just like, really, like you would say something so stupid, okay? But the point of this video is kind of it's part of an homage, but also really trying to explain and trying to show exactly what is the impact. How do Africans contribute to these countries? They're more educated than white people in America, and one of the reasons is that we have. First of all, the diversity lottery. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we see a lot of immigrants, not only from Africa, but Asia, the Middle East, as well as Latino country, right? We have the diversity lottery, which means that, and not everybody can win the lottery. There's some basic things that you need to have down. You need to have a high school diploma. You need to have some form of college degrees, or at least you need to be have some form of technical skills. America doesn't usually. I'm not gonna say usually, but not everybody. People who win the green card, they're not just your average Tom, Dick, and Harry. They're actually people who are educated or they're experts in something, and they're people that are needed in this country to help, continue its development and build our economy. So most of the African people that come here already have a basic amount of education. They're not criminals. I don't even know. They're not here to suck the welfare system down or anything like that. They are hardworking people because life is tough. In anywhere in general. Life is tough anywhere, but it's tough in Africa. It's tough in Haiti. So you need to be hardworking because African people know that you can't you can't expect things to be handed out to you. So when Africans come here, they go to school, they learn the language, they go to school, and then they get higher degrees. They go to graduate school, they get the master's, doctorate, PhDs, whatever, whatever. That's what they do. Another thing that Africans do is that, uh, if you've noticed, there's a lot and lot of Africans in the healthcare system. So a lot of them are nurses, nurse aides. Um, I don't even know the difference, but um, they work a lot in the healthcare field. They work in nursing homes. They're the people that takes care of the aging American population. So the National Academies of Science released a report on the economic impact of immigration, and they were trying to figure out exactly whether immigrants were actually taking jobs away from American-born citizens. And the answer is no. Immigrants don't take jobs away from American-born citizens. Immigrants don't contribute to low wages. They help increase, they contribute to the economy. They're not the reason why you can't find a job. Immigrants are not the reason why. The way that our economy is, the capitalistic nature of our economy is the reason why people don't find job. As well as the fact that we're becoming more technologically advanced. You need to increase your skills so that you don't become obsolete in a field and in an environment that is constantly striving towards efficacy, and as well as trying to find the best practice based um, how do I say this, techniques to do something. So a lot of people like to blame it on the immigrants, but really, when immigrants come here, they don't get paid that much. Okay, they're not gonna get paid as much as somebody who's white or American. They're gonna accept whatever it is um, to do the job, and they're hard workers. Um, there are places here that I would not want to live in, and that's not because they look ghetto or whatever. Well, Mm. That's not because it's full of African Americans or it's, filled with violence and gangs or whatever, but it's just because it looks extremely underdeveloped. Okay, it looks extremely underdeveloped. Like personally, I would never want to go live in West Virginia. I don't know much about West Virginia, but there are places that I would not want to leave. Okay, and um, that's what you see if you look at if when you call African countries shithole countries, it just shows your own ignorance. Have you been to Ivory Coast? Have you been to Kenya? Not all part of Kenya looks like what you see in the media. I mean, this can also be Kenya. This is Ivory Coast. This is Senegal. So what I'm trying to get at is that every country has its good part and its ugly parts. There are parts that you don't want to see. And no country has a system that is perfect. Okay? We can talk for, I don't even know, we can talk for hours about what is wrong in this country precisely. I mean, other people can look at us. Do you think that, President Trump talked about Norway? Do you think that Norway looks at us and think, wow, that's a great country? No, they probably think we're a shitty country. In Norway, they're closing down jails. Okay, they don't even have people in jail. Over here, we are the country that holds the most people in jail. Okay, our prisoners work. They live in terrible situations, first of all, and then they work and make like 2 cents an hour. So I mean, everything is a perspective. Um, and I think that at the end, I just want you to know if you're from Africa or whatever. Um, Please don't think your country is horrible. Don't think that your country um, is not up to par with America or something like that, because America is not perfect. Not all part of America is New York City. They're not all DC. There are areas here that will remind you of back home. There are areas here that are that feel more uncomfortable than what you're used to. And um, all countries have great parts, and you have to look at them. You have to look at their people, and that's what you need to focus on.